Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to International Pro Wrestling. This is the debut episode, and this is gonna be a jam-packed night. We will crown a new television champion in the main event. Not only that, Mauricio and Conor Legros are here, but to kick it off, here we go. Introducing first,
the following contest
Marshall,
scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Wolverhampton, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, the unpredictable Marshall
era of International Pro Wrestling. This is what it's all about. Welcoming here everyone to the Grand Prix, the brand new industry, the brand new company. This is going to be a mega now event, ladies and gentlemen. What a night. Corey Blake in the building, a man who we saw compete just a few nights ago in the United States Championship Tournament. Fresh faces from all around the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. Kickoff match of the night. And his opponent,
from West Hollywood,
Raymond
weighing in at
Maximus.
Sarah, Julia,
Raymond and Marshall. Woo. The fireworks on full display here. Conor Legros, the chairman, watching backstage, says it's going to be a great match. The winner of this match may have future implications of high stakes. A huge matchup between two of the greatest in international pro wrestling. It all goes down right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 23 of the Grand Prix. Let's go! PlayStation keep deleting the links as if they were safety issues. Can't send the links anymore. But we are live, ladies and gentlemen, here at International Pro Wrestling's first ever episode here at the Grand Prix. A huge mega event, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming one of the top 5 companies there are. Here, a youngster making their way, paving their path to greatness. Here we go, the bell is rung on the first match of the night. Raymond v. Marshall. A cage warfare match for the IPW Cage War qualification match. That is what it is on the line here, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off the show. Live words from the IPW chairman, Conor Legros. The winner of this match will qualify for IPW's Cage War. 5 men, 4 men, 8 men, 4 from each squad team up inside a double-sided steel cage. 2 rings. It all goes down on IPW's Cage War. Right now, Raymond in control. Big clothesline on Marshall. Marshall goes down. Marshall's taking a beating right now, ladies and gentlemen. To kick off this match here, IPW Cage War qualifications. The live polls, 2 votes in. Everyone has Marshall on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, International Pro Wrestling is brought to you by Conor Legros, the heart and soul of the Grand Prix. He is here. He is in the building. Let me figure this out. On stage. Anywhere, any place. These men will take it all over the arena. Only one's gonna walk out. Heading into Cage War. We're asking Cage War, what is exactly Cage War? If you're wondering, 8 men step inside 2 steel cages surrounded. I'm thinking Cage War is Warzone. Oh, big counter there by Marshall. Raymond stops him right in his tracks. Every time any one of these men try to get some sort of result, some sort of comeback from Raymond, Marshall puts a quick stop to it immediately. Not allowing much from anything here from the young star. Down he goes. Here we go. Now Marshall trying to do something big here. Has Raymond in the corner. He's hurt. He's stunned. He's in trouble. Springboard corkscrew, got him in the corner. From Raymond, Marshall puts up. This could be. Oh, and there we go. He makes a comeback he needed. Raymond got him. Down he goes. Raymond's head clashing onto the mat. He's in trouble now. Irish whip. Outside. Drop kick with authority, ladies and gentlemen. This is a warfare. Oh, he's about to fly. What's he setting up? What's he setting up? Off the top, bro. Over the top. Diamond moonsault. Connects. Right hands now. Huge combinations outside. Slapped him. Dropped him on his back. The ref's still counting here. Non-stop counting here by the referee. Oh, he's about to... Dropped him again. Uh-oh. In control now, Marshall. Oh, suplex onto the apron. The barricade. Barry the barricade saying, hello. How you doing? Close by dropping him. 5 count by the ref. Marshall, Raymond, who's moving on? 4 votes, 75% for Marshall, 25% for Raymond. Ladies and gentlemen, update from Conor Legros. The IPW cage rules will be remade to allow the IPW World Championship to be up for grabs. The rules will be released throughout the show, ladies and gentlemen. We will have live updates for the IPW Cage Warfare match that's coming up. Right now, Raymond in complete control. We missed that diving knee. 6 count by the ref. These men have to get back inside the ring. Remember, this is for a future World Championship matchup. 7 count. Wisely breaking up the count. And now he's punched to the crowd. That may not be as wise. But headed to the top rope here is Raymond. Misses that clothesline. Got him. Now he's taking a beating. Marshall got him down. Those double knees. Big forearm. Setting up a kickoff. What a way to kick off the first ever matchup for International Pro Wrestling here as a part of the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. German suplex, releasing him with authority. Big right hands, 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 big right hands. Here we go, Marshall now, trying to come back. Looking like Knuckles. Looking like a boxer runs into the referee. Springboard. Nobody home. Ducked under Raymond. Clothesline takes down Marshall. Has him suplex. Stalling. Ooh! Into a pile driver. Screwdriver. Cover. Rope break. Maybe saving the matchup here in the early going. Stopping him right in his tracks. They both men bumping right into each other. Again. Non-stop one more time. Going at it. Cutter. Right hands. Stoppage. Headbutt. Here we go. Restarting. Inside, he's getting them up. Counter there. Back and forth. Lucio Santos, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever United States champion for the prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix, is in the building. Watching IPW's first ever show, their first ever matchup. And right now, Marshall beating the holy heart out of Raymond. Suck it. Got him! Both men right now pulling out all the stops. Who's advancing to cage warfare? Submission locked in. Nobody gives up. It continues. Oh, standing moonsault. The first ever international pro wrestling event here at the Grand Prix, the kickoff match. A IPW Cage War qualification match. The winner of this match could possibly be in line for a future world championship opportunity. And another cutter. Picking him up. Golden relentless. Another kick combination. It's a Guri. He is down. Raymond is down. Raymond is out. Another combination kick, half kick. Heel kick. Up. Uh-oh. Butcherack position. Woo! Butcherack screwdriver. Dropped into the back of the head. And right now, the fact that these men are still going at it. Uh-oh. What's Marshall doing? Off the top. Coup de grace. It connects. The trouble continues for him. Irish whip. Catapult. Dropping him right on his face. Nobody home. Dragon screw. Raymond trying to come back. He's trying to build the head of steam. Trying to figure this back out. How can he get back into this match right now? But at every stop, Marshall, looking like KJ's younger brother, cousin, relative, something. The United Pro Wrestling's World's Heavyweight Champion. Oh! Spinning heel kick looking like X-Pac to the top rope. The 1-2-3 kid shade. Oh! 450 splash. Cover. Big go down the cover. Kick to the midsection. What's he setting up? Nope. No. Another with the pedigree. Oh! Fortune neck breaker cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh! He kicked out. He is still in this match, ladies and gentlemen. After the beating that Raymond has taken. Springboard splash. He is still fighting to become, just to fight for a chance to possibly fight in Cage War and become maybe the world's heavyweight champion here at International Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. a legend. Kendall Bernardo has just entered the building, showing the support to International Pro Wrestling. The baby for the man with the heart and soul of the Grand Prix, Conor Lagros. His inception. This is episode 23 of the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. A counter. The winner of this match will enter Cage War. They will qualify for a chance to become the first ever, well, not the first ever, the chance to fight for the International Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Championship. Marshall and Raymond beating the crap out of each other here in the first ever matchup in International Pro Wrestling, and a huge counter DDT. Still to come here tonight, Mary Dio is in the building. Conor Lagros is in the building. Corey Blake is in the building. In the main event, the TV Championship will be decided. It all happens tonight. Irish whip, catapult, got him, rock bottom! Rock bottom, it's gonna be it! 1, 2, on a kick out there by Marshall. Kendall Bernardo, Conor Lagros, Lucio Santos Blade, the PWGP lead creator, producer, director, Angel, backstage, all here in the building, supporting International Pro Wrestling's first ever episode. It is live. It is now. Welcome to the Grand Prix. Big counter here. Now Marshall trying to make a comeback here. Stomped in his face by Raymond, who's actually making the comeback, who's attempting to override the stride, to overcome the tsunami. And wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. Some sort of glitches in the system. Early on the show, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen what this means across the GP. 10 votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Marshall leads 70 to 30% over Raymond, who's now eating a beating. Big knee. TV Championship, IPW Championship qualification. What else do you want here tonight on IPW's first ever episode? These two men putting on a banger back to back. Each and every time the match slows down, these men speed it up. It's almost like it's Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. Don Omar and Tego Calderon going at it. Banger after banger. Sheamus and Cesaro. Cover. No, he's not. The disrespect at the same time. The persistence to stay on top. Kick to the midsection. We saw this before. He's going to pull the pedigree this time. The pedigree this time. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Marcel Marcante. Marcel wins and advances for the IPW Cage War. It goes down, ladies and gentlemen. This man now may have the opportunity to become the first ever, or one of the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, one of the many in history, the few actually, to contend and live out a dream of a lifetime to become a world champion. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, International Pro Wrestling first ever episode. It goes down, but coming up next, it is the heart and soul of the GP. But before that, here is what Dark Mist has to say. The Dark Mist is starting to come through with a body turned different way. My name is Darkness, and yes, I may be small, but rest assured I will become one of those best wrestlers here. Turn around, facing the camera, people call me Ruthless Killer, and the most important name, Monster. When I am in that 4-circle square, death awaits for my opponent, but the night will get darker, and the darkness has just begun. Big words from the future stars, but Conor Lagros had a lot to say. As you all know, I am the chairman of IPW. What you may also not know is I am one of the most popular wrestlers in the WWGP, a very popular league that forever called the heart and soul of prestigious wrestling by the chairman himself, one who has not done yet a championship, but tonight he changes the game because tonight it is all about IPW. You are appreciated, but here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a championship match. Introducing first, Hunter the Heart and Soul Allegro. Here we go. Wait a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is the current IPW champion. It is Mary Dio beating the holy hell out of Connor. The 30th entrant to the PWGP Royal Rumble is just assaulted Connor Legros on his way into the ring. The refs trying to regain control here. We're having 2 more IPW Cage War qualification matches, as well as the first ever TV championship. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, Mari Dio is one of the newest members of the Royal Monarchy, beating the holy hell out of Connor Legros with the IPW World Championship. This is insane. Back-to-back shots, non-stop. This is almost like watching a car crash on replay over and over and over again. No, one more. I swear, in wrestling we have to have the worst officiating of all damn time. These refs couldn't officiate a game of golf right now. Mary Dio is assaulting Connor. This isn't even a match. This is an attack. A premeditated assault by Mari Dio. The man who, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told at Monday night at Raw, at PWGP Raw, he will finally speak out. He will come out and unveil the truth behind the explosion on the limousine on United Pro Wrestling's episode of SmackDown. This is insane right now, how he has come out here. This is a different side of Mari Dio that we are witnessing right now. A side of the Royal Monarchy, the influence of the United Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion KJ, of the Pre-WGP United States Champion Lucio. But what was supposed to be a match, ladies and gentlemen, has now ended in complete assault. Connor Legros, the man who has to go through so much before, you got words. So you will be wondering, who is this loser and why is in this company? I may not be the next John Cena or John Moxley or even the legendary Connor Legros, but I am here in IPW to prove I am worth being one of the best in the wrestling history. I've won the Ring of Honor Championship twice. I've won match after match in New Japan. Hell, my last 2 matches I've beaten my opponents. Somebody sending a mystery message here through IPW. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is the TV Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing next, Corey Blake. Correction, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for updates from Connor Legros. We know that Corey Blake is one half of this match, but the stakes are high all night long. Welcome to Clash of Champions Week. International Pro Wrestling's responsibility here is to set the pace, and so far they have. Mari Dio with a huge impact, ladies and gentlemen, shocking us all here, attacking Connor Legros, the heart and soul of the GP, the chairman of IPW. who's going to be Corey Blake's opponent here in this match. Uh-oh. Wait a second. This could be the man we heard from earlier. And his opponent. A mysterious aura, ladies and gentlemen. Who is this man? Justin Morgan! Justin Morgan. A mysterious aura behind this man, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Blake. The runner-up that we saw in the United States Championship Tournament now has to fight this man, the Enigma, Justin Morgan. This man promises to bring a phosphorus into the GP of disaster. And things will only continue to get worse here for IPW. The bell has rung. There it is. This goes down and it goes down now. Justin Morgan, Corey Blake. Uh-oh. Big chop. Big kick to the midsection. Corey Blake, this man has had a huge competition ahead of him, ladies and gentlemen. 2 out of 3 falls here decides the winner. Corey Blake put his body through torture. The winner of this match heads on, moves on. What is it going to happen? What's it going to be? The TV Championship, the winner of this match moves on, but Corey Blake, he's been taking a beating throughout the week here at the Grand Prix. Right now, you have to wonder the condition. We saw Raymond Maximus earlier tonight earn the opportunity to compete in the next match. But, I mean, right now, Corey Blake taking a beat from Justin Morgan, who in his entrance looked like a completely other man, but now has transformed. He has ascended into a level down below, further down below than what we've ever seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has promised to unleash the Reapers onto IPW. What's he gonna do? Tope Suicide! Tope Tornado DDT! Wow! Could Corey Blake? We have to wonder backstage. I mean, we saw on the last episode, on the last special episode. Oh, closed out that big double drop. Looking like Randy Savage. We saw in the last episode here at the Grand Prix that Corey Blake, his mentor, the new United States champion for the Grand Prix, for the PWGP United States champion, is backstage watching closely. We see he's cheering on his protege tonight to become the first ever IPW television champion. Could he do it? Could he make history? 2 nights in a row, 2 episodes in a row. Could he make it to the main event? Right now, the man standing in front of him and 2 falls standing in front of him is Justin Morgan. Combination got him down in Seguri. Morgan is down. Morgan is trying to recoup. He's trying to figure out his wherewithal. What is he going to do? Where is he going to go? What is next? 6, 7. The ref's still counting. He may count to 1,000 right now because I don't think these men are going to stop. It is 2 out of 3 falls. What could the strategy be here? Do you give up a fall? Whoa, both men back into the ring at the same time. Man, I may have spoken way too soon. You do not give up a fall in order to take down your opponent. At least not in this case. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Blake leading the vote 60-40. Still in the early parts of this matchup, it is 0-0. No one has scored a pinfall. Thank you to those who have tuned in. Thank you to those who have left a thumbs up. The love is appreciated. The reciprocation is appreciated. My not very good looking English is appreciated. Hopefully, but ladies and gentlemen, tonight isn't about the GP. Tonight is about international pro wrestling and what they do best. What they have invoked here is an opportunity for all, for many, to become stars. They have the opportunity to compete. Here we go. Back and forth action. Counter after counter. It does not stop. Corey Blake. Justin Morgan are putting on a show. Which one of these two men are going to advance to the main event to become the first ever television champion here at International Pro Wrestling? Right now, Corey Blake has him. Counter there. Morgan not stopping. Picks him up. Big elbow. You see that's changing the pace. Changing the pace of the match. Suplex with authority. Not stopping again. Relentless as it gets. Ladies and gentlemen, people we have not seen tune in. Justin Morgan, Corey Blake are saying we don't care. We're still going to put our asses on the line, put on a show for the fans. For those who will, for those who do, for those who continue. Right now, Corey Blake, Justin Morgan, the winner advances. Shoulder block. Springboard cutter. Justin Morgan to the top. Off the top, coup de grace. Corey Blake. Maybe singing Kumbaya. No, he gets a counter. Irish whip. Counter again. This could be all she wrote. For Morgan, still 0-0 on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Morgan, Corey Blake fighting it all out to move on to the main event, to fight for the opportunity to challenge for the first ever television championship. It is 60-40 on the voting boards. Ladies and gentlemen. Has him up. Oh! Spinning neck breaker. Justin Morgan may put an end to the parade of Corey Blake. Kick to the midsection counter. They honestly, these two men, the only thing they care about are not their bodies. It's about moving on and fighting for that illustrious, that prestigious first ever television championship. They're going at it. Corey Blake. Big combination chop, looking like Rick. Looking like the Rick Flair. Ladies and gentlemen, Texas Hold'em in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, a tag team who we have been waiting to make their grand return. We've heard so much after Worlds Collide and that amazing shape these men were in. The crazy matchup they put in at Worlds Collide. The rumors we've been hearing about a Lone Star State forming. The future is bright. The people are coming in. The stars are showing in for IPW's first ever episode. Springboard. Again, Morgan misses nobody home. Remember, the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, the winner of this match moves forward to the main event to compete for International Pro Wrestling's first ever television championship. Springboard, missed by Morgan. Corey Blake gets out of the way. One of the last two men to compete for the first ever PWGP United States Championship. Corey Blake is in the building. He is in the ring, competing in about his 5th matchup in 3 days. Ladies and gentlemen, the body, the condition, the mindset of this superstar, this fighter, has to be on a different page, on a different atmosphere right now, covered by Morgan. Morgan remorsefully lets go. Non-stop throwing him outside the ring. Still 0-0. Springboard. Nobody home. The ref again beginning his count. Remember, we know that they can get a fall here by countout, but I don't think either of these two men want to win that fall via countout. Any fall, much less the match, via countout. As right now, Justin Morgan and Corey Blake, they're nearly approaching 20 minutes into this matchup. Oh! Float screw off the top rope. Nobody home from Morgan. Headed back to the outside. Springboard. Nobody home again. Getting a message now, ladies and gentlemen. An update here from Conor Legros. Mary D will be dealt with. No one can just walk over me, no matter if I'm GM or not. Now, for IPW Cage War, we will have 4 guys in it. The champion, the 2 winners of the qualification matches, and a mystery opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting more interesting here as Corey Blake may have just capitalized on the first fall. Could he get it? Oh! Dropped him! Cover! This could be it! 1, 2! Oh, a kick out by Morgan! Right before the 3 count. I thought we had 1 fall here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 67% on the live votes for Corey Blake, 33% for Justin Morgan. We may be running out to place your bets. Remember, a winning bet wins you prizes here at the GP. Up the top. Drop kick, drop down. Especially when matches like this, non-spoiled matches. Colorable tie-up, countered it by Morgan. Stalking him, Morgan, snapmare. Big shin kick to the back. 1 more vote there, 71% there. 1 more vote for Corey Blake. It continues to go up for Blake. Right now, if you do look at the board, it is 0-0, but those life meters clearly favor Corey Blake, the protege of the current reigning brand new first ever United States champion for the GP, Lucio Santos Blake. I must say, an absence is felt. Ever since Worlds Collide, we have not seen the PWGP World Champion nor the UPW World Champion. But tonight, what we did see was the IPW World Champion and a cover by Morgan. 1, 2, kick out by Blake. Mary Dio, 1 member of the Royal Monarchy, is accounted for. Coming up next, a big, huge event for the GP, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Rumble. Morgan stalking Blake. Could we see one of these two men main event WrestleMania after winning the Royal Rumble? It is possible. Big counter. Each company will hold their own Royal Rumble, hopefully. Their own qualifications for World Championship matches at the Showcase of the Immortals. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting an update also from one of the rivals of Corey Blake, Death by Knees rivals, Carnage Elite, formerly known actually maybe at this point. We're beginning to hear rumors, rumbles from the PWGP Tag Team Champions, Carnage Elite, that things may not be going all in favor of harmony, of progression. Things may be falling apart from the foundation. But Lowe, from a doctor's appointment, says that his ACL is making progress. We may be seeing him return. We could be seeing Death by Knee and Carnage Elite get their rematch. Dropkick springboard connects. Morgan back on top. Morgan now, he needs to continue this onslaught. Continue to provide the offense needed to keep Corey Blake down, but Corey Blake counters back to back. And on top again, the momentum keeps just staying more in this favor of Corey Blake. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, thank you for tuning in. This is the Grand Prix Episode 23, International Pro Wrestling Episode 1. Let's go! Corey Blake with a huge shoulder tackle. Still 0-0. Now, I ask the question at this point. In a match like this, 0-0 at this point, we see Justin Morgan. May he be the smarter man? Tope Tornado DDT! Could he be the smarter man? Preserving 3 finishers. He has 3 on in the cocked in, loaded. He's ready. But right now, Corey Blake with just 1, maybe a signature that could get him the second. Could the strategy be get 1 or lose 1 and unload the Uzi? Shoot to kill. After that, from Justin Morgan. While Corey Blake is looking to shoot and score. 2 shots and it's over. Morgan may be playing with his finishers at this point. Enough with the hypotheticals, the metaphors. Here we go. They all sound bad as it must be. But here, hopefully they make sense. Because right now, only one of these men, like I said again, like I continue to reiterate, only one of these men are moving on to become one of the few men to win a match on first ever episode of International Pro Wrestling. I have become the synonymous voice. Here we go. Drop some. Cover. Corey Blake has got the first fall. 1, 2, 3. And there it comes. Here it comes. We saw Morgan shoot his first shot. He missed. Countered by Blake. He only has 2 bullets left in the cartridge. What is he going to do now? Could he shoot it and score? Because he can't miss. He cannot miss at this point. As far as Lowe knows, Carnage Elite is still strong and still the tag champs. Everything is fine. Good news to hear here at the booth. I always appreciate the fans, the people who fight and enjoy the shows week in, week out. Whether it's time that you have, time that you don't, you make the time to tune in to each and every episode that the GP has to offer, to each and every production that Angel, Weeze, Kiso, myself, all of the participants, all of the fighters, everybody who contributes into all of these mega projects that become each and every one of these episodes. Thank you for tuning in. Justin Morgan capitalizing. Could he guy it up? Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Blake. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. as this match continues here. International Pro Wrestling, Episode 1, Episode 23 of the GP. Counter there by Corey. Color white. Corey may seal the deal. Got him. Got him. I call that the chicken wing bomb. I know it has a different name, but I don't know it. The chicken wing bomb. Corey Blake, coup de grace. Morgan moves out of the way. Stalking him, kick to the midsection. Counter by Blake. Right hand. Go. Ducked under. Ducked under twice. This is it. Corey Blake has to go for the seal the deal. Off the top, coup de grace. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Corey Blake. The protege may have shocked the world. He has done it. He wins. Corey Blake, what a matchup. Highly contentious. The way that ended, you ask me, that may have been the match of the night. But, then again, we still have more to come, ladies and gentlemen, because it is main event time! Coming up, it is the television championship. If I am correct, Conor Legros, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is main event time. It is for that championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a television championship match. Introducing first, Corey Blake! Corey Blake having just enough time to go backstage and change his shorts, change his tights. But this is it. The television championship. Corey Blake has earned the right to compete as one of the two. But as we near the end of the first ever episode of International Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank again and again everyone who is tuned in, everyone who tunes in each and every episode, whether they're booked on the card or not. Show support to everybody else. F FOMO, it ain't about the FOMO, it's about the inclusion. The inclusion. Include yourself in. And we are the type of company, the producers, the production, that include your asses in. And his opponent, we saw this man compete earlier on tonight. Raymond Maximus! I'm sorry. Maybe not. Wait, it is! Raymond Maximus is back, ladies and gentlemen. Backstage, I'm being told that backstage, ladies and gentlemen, wait a second, controversy ensues because backstage we are getting reports of a superstar down. An unidentified superstar is down backstage, and ladies and gentlemen, Raymond Maximus has taken his spot. Raymond Maximus has taken the spot of the down superstar backstage. We had no choice. We have sent him out. These are all, I'm just translating words being sent to me to my headset. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm hearing, you are hearing live. Raymond Maximus is replacing the contender scheduled to compete here tonight against Corey Blake. Could Raymond Maximus, after losing earlier on tonight, change history? Could he have the opportunity of his life due to whatever is going on backstage? Could he even possibly be involved At this point, the questions begin to ensue here at International Pro Wrestling's first very episode. The main event, the bell is rung. The IPW Television Championship is on the line. Raymond Maximus, nonetheless, versus Corey Blake. We do want to inform the world that after tonight, after the very first episode of IPW, from now on, International Pro Wrestling will have the illustrious privilege. Well, I'm lying. Because today is the day that WWE 2K23 has released. And International Pro Wrestling will have, as well as GCW, the Great Change Wrestling, as well as LPW, Legendary Pro Wrestling, as well as UPW, United Pro Wrestling, and Prestigious Wrestling. Yeah, PWGP, Prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix, will have their own arena designs. Let's go! Corey Blake in control. Big knee. The GP, the community grows. Right now, the main event here at IPW's first ever episode and the last ever episode on 2K22. Here we go. Lucio Santos Blade, the PWGP United States Champion, backstage showing his appreciation. And ladies and gentlemen, before we go off the air, I want to reiterate this. We show our love to those who show their love to us, and the love goes to XCW. This company has done production above production. Their stories are great. Their action is great. Check them out after you check out us here at the end of the episode tonight. Right now, it is all about the International Pro Wrestling's Television Championship. Raymond Maximus somehow getting his way into this matchup against the man who earned his shot, Corey Blake, the protege of one man of Royal Monarchy. Questioning that. Royal Monarchy's association with Death by Knee. Yes, Corey Blake is the apprentice of Lucio Santos Blade, a member of Royal Monarchy, the PWGP United States Champion. But now, what happens? Do these two unions unite? Do they fuse? Does Death by Knee automatically become a part of Royal Monarchy? Does the International Pro Wrestling Television Championship also become a part of this mega faction beginning to build all across the GP? Right now, things are getting serious, ladies and gentlemen. Could we be witnessing the birth of an NWO type faction? Could we be witnessing the poison? Could we be witnessing the saviors, the change, the evolution, or the downfall, the demolition of what is known as competition? It all is yet to be seen, because the story is yet to be written. It is written tonight. Part of it continues to be written tonight, because Corey Blake has a chance to become the first ever International Pro Wrestling Television Championship. We've seen already Mary Dio, the IPW World's Heavyweight Champion. He is there. It has happened. But could this be an addition? Right now is Raymond. He's a right hand. He's laying right in front of us. Corey Blake maybe telling me to shut up and focus, because right now he's brought the attention right to our faces. No! Raymond may be broken in half. A big body splash. This is awesome. And Indeed! Off the top, Coup de nobody home! Blake just dodged! No! Blake counter! Everything happened so fast! Right now! There could only be one man to walk out the television champion. But the story it continues to brew. It continues to evolve. The stew continues to get more ingredients. What could happen leading onto the first ever Grand Prix WrestleMania, the first ever Grand Prix Royal Rumble, episode 2 of IPW, episode 24 of the PWGP. Things will continue to get spicy like a meatball. Raymond, Corey, Television Championship, International Pro Wrestling, episode 1. The main event. Corey Blake to the top, waking him up. Raymond to his toes, up the top. He's caught powerbomb on Blake. Raymond not letting go. 2 of them. He's still not letting go. And a third one. Let's go. Raymond set it up. Oh, stopped by Blake. Big super kick. What we need here is more commentators, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of International Pro Wrestling is yet to be found. If you love commentating, if you think you can do this, I know you can. I know you can. Show up, power slam cover. 1, 2, kick out by Blake. Oh my God. Please sign up. Let's do this. Both of these men wanted bad. Earlier tonight, Conor leg ropes. Hurt. Still watching from the bed in the nurse's office, saying both these guys wanted bad. This is awesome, and it is indeed. Big knee. Picking him up. Counter by Blake. What is going to happen? Springboard. Counter by Raymond out of nowhere. Raymond is hurt. Corey is hurt. Raymond with a chance. No! Counter by Blake. The protege trying his all. Stepping him over. Dropping to the face of Raymond. And you have to wonder, how could Raymond compete after competed earlier tonight? But so did Corey. Both of these men have competed earlier tonight. And still, both going to put it on a show right now. A classic in the first ever IPW main event. Standing Spanish Fly. Blake is stunned. Spine buster. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Blake. It continues. These men are non-stop. Holding the leg. Stomping on the knees. Counter there by Corey. These men, only one could walk out. The IPW Television Champion, Corey Blake with that signature super kick. He's headed to the top rope. He can be headed for the signature coup de grace. Got it. Vintage Corey. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and International Pro Wrestling Television Champion, Corey Blake! Ladies and gentlemen, what a match, what a show. Thank you for tuning in. Corey Blake, the first ever IPW Television Champion. The title will be revealed at a future date. Thank you for tuning in. The show will continue. International Pro Wrestling's episode 2 will be in the future. But coming up next, coming up tomorrow night, It is Great Change Wrestling, Episode 1, Episode 24 of the Grand Prix goes on tomorrow night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I love you all. We will see you tomorrow night.